Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today it's another run in the UK. We're up in Glasgow and it's just after 2 o'clock in the morning. We're in our trusty Mercedes-Benz Actros and we're still saving up to buy another depot. Now I know I've got a couple of different lorries, but the other lorries that I've got are quite basic in terms of their spec, and this Actros I have actually spent a little bit of money on it. As you can see, since the last episode, I have upgraded it with some little air horns on the top there. And I thought, yeah, we could drive another truck, a different brand of truck. I guess it keeps it fresh, doesn't it? But at the same time, I was thinking, well, we'd be driving a really basic spec of truck. Would it actually be that good, or would it be best to stick with the Actros until we can afford to buy something that's actually pretty awesome? So I decided to stick with this because I really do like the Actros, and we've got a nice little truck here, haven't we? So we may as well stick with that. As I said, we're using the Pro Mods. I didn't say that at all, did I? But I'm saying it now. We're using the Pro Mods 2.64 add-on. There's a link in the description to where you can get the Pro Mods map from. It makes it so much more enjoyable as far as I'm concerned. And yes, today we're going to be doing a run from Glasgow all the way up to Aberdeen. Now Aberdeen, I've not been to before, in real life or in Euro Truck Simulator 2, so it's a lot of new roads to explore. If we have a look on the old map page there, I've been lying to you, as it turns out. Aberdeen I have been to before. Right, okay, yep, it turns out I'm just a liar. So yeah, we're either going to go over on the M8 and up this way, or we might go up on the M9 and the M80, which is the way we came down from Inverness, round to here and up there. Either way, we're going to get a little bit of new road in. So yeah, I can't believe I've been to Aberdeen. Told you all I hadn't been, and I have. It mustn't have been a very memorable trip, but obviously today is going to be awesome. Now I was having a look with the cargo, and it turns out that I've forgotten to check where would be available to go with the trailer, because in the last episode we ditched the trailer, if you remember. We ditched it in Inverness, and yeah. Right, so there we go. We're going to Aberdeen. I mean, we've got two options. We're going to take the higher paid option, obviously. So there we go. Let's go and get it. Yeah, I forgot to have a look at the options that we had available to us with our trailer, and I imagine for the next few episodes I'm going to forget that, because, you know, I'm just going to forget. You know what I'm like. Right, let's couple up to that trailer. There we go. Come on. There we go. Attach on. And away we go. It's a journey through the night, everybody. Yeah, I thought since we were going to be doing another journey, I didn't know how long the journey was going to be, so I think the bed was like halfway up the way. Hang on, hold your horses, Joe, you're pulling out onto traffic there. Just because it's 2 o'clock in the morning doesn't mean to say that you should be expecting nobody to be there. Yeah, what was I going to say? So the bed icon was halfway up, and I didn't know quite how long we were going to be driving for, so I didn't want to sleep in the middle. I'm going to get fined there. Yep, there we go. Flipping heck. I thought we'd have just got through there. I'd committed a red light offence. There you go. Yeah, I didn't want to have to sleep during the job, because obviously on a not very long job, which we wouldn't be doing a very long job with me not doing a live stream. When we do a live stream, we'll do longer journeys. I did say we were going to do a live stream this weekend that's just gone. I'm really sorry for the fact we haven't. What with taking the bus out, we weren't playing real buses, obviously Mother's Day, and the fact that I'm in at the crack of dawn on Wednesday, which by the time this video goes out will have already happened, the early shift. I think I start at 10 to 4 in the morning. Goodness gracious me. And yeah, so it's just finding time to do a live stream, so I am sorry about that, folks. I thought that I'd do it Saturday night, but playing with the bus overran a little bit, and then Sunday night, can't remember what I was doing Sunday night. I was doing something. I can't remember. What was I doing? Oh, it all blurs into one. Monday night I was out with my mother. Tuesday night, obviously, if I'm at work at 10 to 4 in the morning, that means I'm getting up at 2:30 in the morning. So I don't really want to be live streaming at, 1900. So there you go, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. The joys of working shifts, eh? But there we go. Yeah, so we will do a live stream because I absolutely loved the live stream that we did. You just might have to be a little bit patient for that, but we'll try our best to get it done ASAP. Where's that lorry going right? He's not going right, he's joining in. It actually looks from the sky that the sun's about to rise, doesn't it? Obviously it's not winter if the sun's rising at this time. Flipping it, that's loud. Let me head back in the cabin. There we go, we'll give him a flash on the hazard lights for letting us in. I don't know if he chose to let us in or if we just forced our way out, but nevertheless we'll say thank you. What are we actually transporting today, I wonder? Oh, we're transporting chemicals, potassium hydroxide, all the way up to Aberdeen, and it's expected between 5:12 in the morning and 11:52. Excellent. Oh, that would be a road sign. For crying out loud. I wasn't looking at the road there. Didn't appear to pick up any damage on the truck to say that oh, it's that thing again. Oh, mind that thing. Why did they place road signs for the roadworks in the middle of the road? That seems such a bizarre place to place them. Well, hopefully flying up here. What are we on? Oh, we're on the M80 again. Right, okay. So if I just have a look at the minimap, we'll go in. We're going up this. Oh, hang on. No. Ooh, we're not falling for that one again where we had waypoints in. Yeah, so we're going round this way. New bit of track there. Lovely. Get that red pen out. Or yellow pen in this instance. I'm hoping that we're going to get a really nice screenshot of, as we're flying up here. Got to be careful not to roll the lorry. Yeah, we'll get a nice screenshot of the lorry at sunrise. 3:12 in the morning. It can't be winter. Can't be March, can it? Because it'll be pitch black right now. Oh, 60 mile an hour is a little bit quick for those corners, isn't it? Doesn't seem that the Pro Mods is the Pro Mods limiting us? Yeah, 56. There you go. Obviously we are limited to 56. When you play online, you're not limited to 56 miles an hour. I think you can do 70 in your lorry. I never do personally, because it frightens me going that fast in the lorry. I'm convinced I'm going to roll it over. But yeah, when you're actually on proper Pro Mods, but on the actual game, not Truckers MP, you're limited to 56. This chap's in the outer lane here. We're going to go undertaking him at this rate. Better move across. Ah, look at this. All new down here. See, the thing is we're not going to get these two slip roads, are we? Oh, he's moving across, look. Oh, police is coming past. Look at this, all new. Love a bit of new track. I know it's not track, is it? But you know what I mean. I'm just going to nip out here. You have to be quick, don't you, with your lane changes? Obviously, because the map's not particularly big in comparison, is it? Because obviously you can drive Glasgow to London in the space of an hour on this, whereas obviously in real life, I've said obviously too many times now, it's stopped making sense as a word. You can't do that in real life, can you? So the roads seem a lot more twisty and turny. I don't know if I'm going to get off in front of this lorry. Oh, this could be a disaster. I'm not going to make it, am I? I've chickened out. Chickened out, everybody. Oh well, it was worth a try. Oh, and he wasn't even getting off here anyway, for goodness sake. What are the chances? Flipping heck, this is steep. Whoa! Like going over the top of the big one at the pleasure beach. Right, we're stuck behind some sort of neoplan. Oh, and another Pilkington's glass thing. Ooh, what have we got here? The Rozzers have pulled someone over. Have they had a crash? Oh, bonnet's up. No, they're on fire. They're like our bus from yesterday. It looked like he were having a wee on his engine. I hope not. That won't do it any good. Mind you, if it's on fire, it might cool it down. It's an unusual way of going about it, though. There we go. We'll plod at 50. What's up there? Is that Perth up there? I'm not sure, but the bus is going that way. I need to look into the bus mods, because since, obviously, Pro Mods has come about, a lot of the towns, I don't know about all of them, but a lot of the towns seem to have bus stations in. I know Glasgow does, we've just been past it back there. But yeah, a lot of the towns seem to have bus stations in, which is, you know, it seems like you can do bus/coach related missions on Truckers MP and things like that. I don't know, I've never tried it. A couple of people have said, oh, you should check this out. And perhaps it's this brilliant bus thing that we're missing out on. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but yeah, we will have to look into it. It's one of them things, isn't it, that I'll say, oh yeah, we have to look into this, and I just never will. You've been here before, you know what the score is. Obviously, we're towing quite a lot of chemicals. So we're just not quite as quick on the old hills as Pilkington Glass in from. Oh, look at that. Right, so if I go into the photo studio now, we should get a really, really nice... Doesn't actually look that sunrisey, really, does it? Oh, there's a car in the way, flipping heck. Yeah, I was sort of hoping for the, hang on, Q&E. Lovely. Do you mind? I mean, that is very much the same as, like, the cover photo for the last video, for instance. But hey-ho. God, there's a lot of lorries on the road, isn't there? Give them a toot. The air horn sounds so much better, doesn't it, than the standard horn. I think that's got to be a feature on all Joe Ahead lorries. I mean, there's in the description there is how you can make your own Joe Ahead livery. There's also a link to the Discord. I want to see your screenshots of the Joe Ahead liveried lorries. God, I bet you can't say that after a few sherbets. The Joe Ahead liveried lorries. And there's all the hex codes and how you can make your own Joe Ahead livery. There's probably a way that I could go online and make my own livery, but this does it pretty good. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, compared to, you know, what we use on OMSI, this is a fair lightness. We're about to crash into the crash barrier there. We're just nipping out because Pilkington's Glass is slowing us down. Maybe I've not been to Aberdeen since the Pro Mods, because look, there's a random little section of road I'm missing here, which should go yellow now. It's not going yellow. Why is it not going yellow? I don't know. Maybe I've got to come southbound to get the points. You know what points make? Prizes! Okay, now you've been ridiculous. This looks like a nice lorry that we're overtaking here. Don't know what it is. An Iveco of some sort? Maybe a Renault? Iveco. Oh, it's a Stralis. Oh, what about that as a cover photo? That's quite nice. Switch to photo mode to take cool pictures. Well, cool pictures. what we are taking. Look at that, that's beautiful. I mean, the Iveco's terrible. This is where we get hatred in the comments section from all you Iveco fans. It vibrates, everything comes off. That's what Iveco stands for. Yeah, I've just never been a fan. I'm not as much. I like that Renault going the other way, but I really cannot stand the Renault Magnum. If you've watched my lorry videos before, you will know I have an unbridled hatred of the Renault Magnum. I think it's the most disgusting, awful looking lorry. And apparently people that drive them, I have spoken to a few people that drive them, and they've said that they quite like them, that they're quite a comfortable lorry to drive. Doesn't mean to say I like them. Hideous. Blech. Disgusting vehicles. They just look horrendous in comparison to like the Scania, the Volvos, the DAFs, the whatever it is I'm driving now, the Mercedes. You know, the Mercedes, they just are so stylish. They look so much nicer. The Magnum's just cringe-worthy. Oh, it's a Mini. Oh, look at that. Coast of Scotland there. I think we'd probably better wait behind this lorry here. I was umming and ahhing about whether to go in for the overtake there. I mean, we're actually... Oh, it's 5:52 in the morning. Flipping heck. I forget time goes a lot quicker when you're not on the multiplayer. Oh, go on. You may as well. You're already halfway in. There's a lorry that's broken down, maybe? Are you okay over here, sir? We're going for it. There we go. We're going to whiz around the outside of this chap in his MAN. Whee! If I ever... Oh, look at this. This is pretty. This is lovely. I feel like Susan Calman doing a grand tour of the UK. What was it? Susan Calman's grand day out. Joe's grand day out in a big lorry. We should call it Trucking with Joe, shouldn't we? Although people keep saying they read it wrong. I don't know what word they're thinking is there instead of trucking. Obviously, we're going to get fined again. There we go. Another red signal offence. It were hardly worth doing this trip. I think there needs to be a little bit more leeway in the old red light offences. Flipping red light offences, I don't know. We appear to have driven into a housing estate. What's this? Where on earth are we going? Why didn't I just stick on the main road? You'd be chuffed to bits, wouldn't you, if you lived here and you had a Mercedes-Benz articulated wagon coming down your road at 6 o'clock in the morning? You'd be livid. Great, another set of lights. Oh, we managed to make it through those this time. How wonderful. Oh, and another fine. There we go. I don't think they stay on yellow long enough. Although I would say that, given I keep getting fined by them. Oh, we're speeding a little bit. There we go. We'll slow down. There's another little another depot there that needs discovering. Oh, there we go. We can stop for this one this time. Even I'm not stupid enough to try and blag my way through those. Let's actually, while we're here, we'll check the mini-map. So, I mean, there's places that I've never been to and I've never even heard of in Scotland, which I feel like we need to explore a little bit. I mean, Scotland's a little bit disappointing, and I'll give my reasons for that in just a moment. But you know, you've got these roads like this. There doesn't seem to be kind of windy. Like if you go down to Wales, apparently this is, and we'll have to do a video on this. But this from Holyhead over through Porthmadog, Aberystwyth, and down to Fishguard. This road is apparently meant to be really, really nice to drive over. You know, you've got these big windy roads through the heart of Wales. I thought there'd be kind of big windy roads in Scotland, like over here between Stranraer, Glasgow, Oban, Fort William. The roads just seem a little bit normal, if you get what I mean. So I was really hoping that the Pro Mods in Scotland, you'd have some really, you know, the roads that could really showcase how beautiful Scotland is as a place, because it's absolutely phenomenal. We went on the ScotRail Intercity 7, the HST, from Glasgow Queen Street? Yeah, Glasgow Queen Street up to Inverness, and it was spectacular scenery. And I just don't get that from Eurotruck. I feel they're kind of missing a beat a little bit. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I was really hoping for something. I mean, like, there's so many in Scandinavia, for instance. Those amazing, breathtaking roads on Eurotruck that it would be nice if they had in Scotland. But hey-ho, maybe one day. People keep saying that Pro Mods are on about updating the UK section. Oh my lord. Right, okay. Yeah, this is one you've got to concentrate for. Goodness gracious me. Right, there we go. Oh, I'm sure it's the same place that we picked our trailer up from. And we'll pop it over there. We'll get the extra points. There we go. Right, so if we park it about there, lovely, and we'll just do a little bit of manoeuvring. It's amazing how quickly you pick this up when you sort of do it a few times. We're going to hit that pillar if we're not careful. We're probably still on track to hit that pillar. There we go. Look at that. You've done that before. I have. Oh, I'm turning the engine off. I'm not doing... there we go, pop the handbrake on. I keep thinking I've got a trailer. Hey, dearie me. Well, there we go. 9,982 minus about £1,000 for all the red light fines I got. Right, well, that is where we are going to leave it for today. It's a nice short trip, methinks. Why have I got red under the headlights? Oh, it's just a reflection. Right, there we go. Yeah, nice short trip from Glasgow up to Aberdeen. In the next episode, we're going to go from Aberdeen to somewhere else. I don't know where else. Maybe we'll go down to Carlisle. We could come over this road here. I've no idea what that road is, but we could potentially do it. Or we could go down to Edinburgh and round this A1 coastal road, which appears to go into the sea. You know, straight out into the bay and then back into the sea. Yeah, the map's not quite right. Again, you drive into the sea at Newcastle, it appears. But yeah, maybe we'll go down the A1 to Newcastle, you know, just get some of those extra roads in. Or maybe we'll go somewhere completely different. If you have enjoyed that video, then please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. And do consider subscribing. Now that I've told you all these exciting things we're going to be doing, yeah, do consider subscribing so you never miss out on any future episodes. I am going to try and get around to doing a live stream. Again, I know it can be a little bit difficult. Live can sometimes get in the way, but I'm definitely going to try do a live stream, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll go to one of these exciting places up there. Or, you know, down there. There's so much to explore that's all in grey that we haven't explored yet. So, yeah, fingers crossed we'll get a live stream done. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.